Namaste. In today's practice, we will strengthen the abdominal and hip flexor muscles by introducing some simple asanas from the Pavan Muktasana 2 or PM2 series of the Bihar School of Yoga. This practice is effective in building balance and stability in the body and also especially beneficial for improving digestion and blood flow in the abdominal region. So let's start. Sit in Sukhasana or Vajrasana with a block or pillow under the hips. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's chant Om 3 times followed by the Sahana Vavatu prayer. Let's try to do the chanting together. Take a deep breath in. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Notice how you feel. Slowly open your eyes. Today we introduce Kapalbhati Kriya, forced exhalation, passive inhalation. If you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, or gastric ulcers, or any other condition, please contact your doctor before doing Kapalbhati. Now, imagine that there is a candle in front of you and you want to blow it out. Let's try a few forced, sharp, and quick exhales. Now we want the same effect, except we do it through the nose with the mouth closed. Good. Now repeat 3 more times, keeping your hand on your belly to feel the pumping action of the abdomen. Usually this practice is good for those with respiratory problems and helps in opening up the airways and easier breathing. Let's try 10 pumps together. Good. Now relax and notice how you feel. You should not be able to hear the inhale when you do Kapalbhati. Let's do 10 more. Good. Relax and notice how you feel. Observing the changes in your heart rate, in the depth of the breath, and in the ease of your breath. Let's start with the PM2 series. Lie down on your back. Bend your left knee and place the foot on the floor. Raise your right leg up. If you have any back issues, keep your right knee slightly bent. Let's begin. Exhale and begin to lower the leg down towards the floor. Inhale and raise the leg back up. Check if your pelvis is tilting. Try to keep it stable. Only lower the leg down up to the point where you can still control the pelvis and keep it stable. Few more rounds like this, feeling the effort in the front of your right hip and in the belly. If this is easy for you, straighten the bent knee. Good. Now release this side. Switch to the other leg. Right foot on the floor, left leg up. Exhale as you lower the leg down. Inhale as you lift it up. Resisting gravity by slowing down the downward movement of your leg. If this is easy for you, straighten the bent knee, adding to the effort and the strengthening effect on your hip flexor and abdominal muscles. Good. Now release. These were the single leg raises. Good. Now hug your right knee into the chest for Pavan Muktasana. You can lift the head and neck up as an option and float the left leg off of the mat to increase the intensity of the pose. You can even place one hand behind the head for support. Good. Now release. Switch to the other side. Hug the left knee in. Right leg straight out on the ground or lifted. Head and neck can be lifted to add intensity to the pose. Good. Now release. We'll move on to Pada Chakrasana or cycling. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Left leg is straight out on the ground. Now begin to straighten this right leg up towards the ceiling and then lower the leg as much as you can towards the floor without straining. Simultaneously, hug the left knee into the chest. Continue straightening the left leg, slowly lowering it down towards the floor, trying to create a full circular movement with your legs. If you feel the strain shifting to your back, keep your knees bent and do the cycling a little higher up. Good. Now relax. Hug the knees into the chest for a moment in Pavan Muktasana. Both the legs together this time. And now let's go in the opposite direction. Straightening the leg out away from you towards the floor and then lifting it all the way up. Hugging the knee into the chest while the opposite leg straightens out. Keep cycling. Adding the modifications as required. Feel the effort in the abdomen, in the front of the hips and thighs. Good. Now relax. Hug both knees in and rock from side to side. Good. Now slowly come up to a seated position. Our last movement is Nauka Sanchalanasana. Keep your legs straight out in front of you and raise your arms up overhead. Now exhale and bend forward. Begin to lean back, drawing the fists in front of your chest as you lean back. Reach the arms up again, straightening your elbows and fold forward. If you feel a strain in your lower back, bend your knees to reduce the intensity of the pose. Adjust how much you lean back to feel the pressure on the belly that's optimal for you. Now relax. Close your eyes and place the hands behind you for support and notice how you feel. Now let's go in the opposite direction. Bend forward, arms straight out in front of you. Lift the arms all the way up, lean back as much as you can, bend the elbows, and then straighten them as you lean forward again. Inhale up, exhale forward. Continue with this. Good. Now slowly release. Shift into a tabletop position and move the hips back into Balasana. Inhale, shift forward to tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale to table. Exhale to child's. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward dog. Continue at your own pace. The next time you land in Balasana, stay there. Now shift forward and go back to downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep your knees softly bent and slowly rise all the way up to standing. Now interlock your fingers above you with your index finger out. Inhale and lengthen upward. Exhale, bend towards your right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to your left. Keep moving with your breath. You can go faster or slower. Once you're done with both sides, release. Now come to the front of your mat. Join your palms together in front of your chest. Inhale, lift the arms up and lean back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, right leg steps back. Exhale, left leg back, Parvatasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Pranamasana. Exhale, release. Palms together. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, inhale. Right leg back to down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Ashtang Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, inhale. Right leg forward, exhale. Arms up, lean back, inhale. Exhale, release. Pranamasana. Inhale, arms up, separate the hands, lean back. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Right leg back, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Left leg back, Parvatasana, also called Adhomukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg forward, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Left leg forward, fold the body. Inhale, rise up, lean back. Exhale, release. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, inhale. Right leg back to down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale to down dog. Left leg forward, inhale. Right leg forward, exhale. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, release. On this set, we're going to add a little more core work by holding Santolanasana, plank position. Inhale, raise the arms up and lean back. Exhale, fold the body. Right leg steps back, inhale. Left leg back to downward dog. Shift forward to Santolanasana, high plank, and hold here. Continue to breathe. Pushing out through the heels, keeping the kneecaps lifted, thighs engaged, buttocks engaged, belly engaged, pressing the floor away. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now as you exhale, lower the knees, chest and chin down to the floor. Ground your hips and lift your chest up, holding Bhujangasana. 5. 4. Shoulders away from the ears. 3. Hips grounded. 2. Chest lifted. 1. Tuck your toes, hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Exhale, release. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, inhale. Right leg back to down dog. Inhale, plank and hold here. Continue to breathe. Keeping the kneecaps lifted, buttocks engaged, belly engaged, pressing the floor away. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Tuck your toes. Exhale to down dog. Left leg forward, inhale. Right leg forward, exhale. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, release. Good. Now relax. Notice how you feel. Now take a block and place it on the outer edge of your mat. Bend your right knee, place the right hand on the block or on the floor. Raise your left leg up, trying to stack your hips. Feel the rotation in the hip joint. If you're comfortable here, you can raise your left hand up towards the ceiling. Keep your eye gaze fixed on one spot. Ardha Chandrasana. You can continue here or you can bend the back knee, reach for the foot. Good. Now slowly release. Come all the way up to standing and switch sides. Placing the stool or the block to the left outer edge of the mat. Bend the left knee. Place the hand on the stool or on the floor and lift the right leg up. And reach up with your top hand. Standing knee can be bent. You can continue here or you can bend your right knee, reach for the foot. Feel the stretch in the right chest, right side of the belly, front of the right hip and thigh. Good. Now slowly release and rise all the way up. Relax. Shake out your legs. Trikonasana. Step your legs wide apart. Point the right foot forward, left foot in slightly. Inhale, raise the arms up to shoulder height. Keep both your knees straight. Reach the right arm forward and lower it down to the shin. Now lift your left arm up. Legs are active, kneecaps are lifted, thighs are engaged. Breath is continuous. If you want an additional shoulder stretch, bend the top elbow and place the palm against the back of your head today. Move your head back and bring your shoulders parallel to the wall in front of you. Noticing the sensations coming from the shoulder, the side of your body, outer hip, and inner front thigh. Good. Now unwind the top arm and slowly come all the way up. Now the other side. Left foot out, right foot in, knees straight. Reach the left arm forward and down onto the shin or further down on the leg. Raise your right arm up, keeping the legs active and the breath continuous. Look up at the top arm if that works for your neck. Hastagre Drishti. Root down into your feet. Maybe add the shoulder stretch. Good. Now release the right arm up. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Step your feet together, shake out your legs, and notice how you feel. Now come into a tabletop position. For pigeon pose, we'll add a back bend today. Hug the right knee in towards the chest and place the knee between your palms. Walk the back leg back. And now bring your hands next to your hips. Inhale and lengthen your spine. You can continue to stay here and lift the chest up further to go into a back bend. Or you can bend the back knee, reach for the foot, and wrap your elbow around the foot. 4 more breaths here, trying to keep the chest parallel to the front wall as best as you can. Do not force. If you're feeling strain in your lower back, then lift the chest up a little bit higher, reduce the intensity of the pose by letting go of the back foot. Last one. Good. And now release. Come back to tabletop and switch to the other side. Left knee between your palms. Walk the right leg back. Hands next to your hips. Inhale and puff up your chest. Lengthen. Add a slight back bend by lifting the chest, maybe looking upward. You can continue here, or you can bend your right knee, reach for the foot, maybe wrapping your right elbow around the foot. Feel the stretch in the right chest, right side of the belly, front of the right hip and thigh. 3 more. 2 and 1. Slowly let go of the foot and come back to tabletop position. Lie down on your belly. Shalabhasana. Today we'll do the variation with the hands under the hips. Tuck your hands and arms under your torso, placing the palms under your hips. If possible, have your palms facing downward. Now resist the floor with your arms and your shoulders. Raise the right leg up, bend the left knee, and place the foot against the thigh, supporting it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly slide the leg out, releasing both the legs to the ground. Switch to the other side. Raise your left leg up. Bend your right knee. Keep the right knee on the floor and use the foot to support the other thigh. There will be a mild twist in the spine as the left hip lifts up a little bit higher. Keep resisting the floor with the arms. 2 more, and 1. Slowly slide the foot out, release, come all the way down. Remove the hands out from underneath, allow the circulation to come back into the arms. Notice how you feel. You can repeat the Shalabhasana with single leg lift, or you can do full Shalabhasana. Let's try it out. Bring your palms under the hips with your palms facing down if possible. Now with a little bit of momentum, rock forward and raise both your legs up. Lower down. Lift up. Lower down. If this is not working for you, go back to the previous version with single leg lifts. Good. This time when you lift up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. If you're doing the single leg, repeat on the other side. Those who are doing with both legs, last set. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Release the hands out. Come into Matsya Kridasana. Right knee bent, right elbow and knee towards each other. Look towards that knee. Feel the left side of your body lengthen. Switch to the other side. Good. Now bring your hands under the shoulders. Press into tabletop and slowly make your way into a seated position. Ardha Matsyendrasana with a bind. Bend your right knee, place the foot across the left knee. Now bend your left knee and place the heel next to your right outer hip. Raise your left arm up, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, bring the left elbow across the thigh. Now reach around and see if you can grab a hold of either of the shins or the instep of your foot. Keep your right hand back behind you. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist your body further. If you're comfortable here, you can move your right hand to the left hip. If this doesn't work for you, go back to any of the previous versions that we have learned in this series. Good. Now slowly unwind and switch to the other side. Bend your left knee and bring the foot outside your right knee. Bend your right knee and bring the heel next to your hip. Make sure that the foot is slightly ahead of the knee. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhale, twist towards the left, bringing the right elbow across the thigh. Now reach for either the right shin or reach for the instep of your left foot or reach for the shin of your left leg. Place your left hand on the floor behind you or around your right hip. Do not strain to get into the bound version of Ardha Matsyendrasana. You can always straighten the right leg back out. Good. Now slowly unwind and release. Janushirshasana. Bend the left knee and place the foot against the right leg. Raise the arms up as you inhale and exhale, bend over the right leg. Lead with your chest. Try not to round your back. Good. And now inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, release. Switching sides, left leg out, right knee bends. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend forward. And now slowly inhale and rise up. Prepare for the supported shoulder stand practice. Bend the knees and place them on the wall or push the heels into the table. Now raise the hips up. Support the hips with your hands. Elbows are on the ground. Smooth, easy breaths. You can raise your right leg off of the wall and reach up with your right toes. Notice how that feels. If it's not comfortable, practice with both feet on the wall again. Now switch legs. To release, remove the support of the hands, lower the hips all the way down, and relax. The counter pose for shoulder stand is Matsyasana, hands under the buttocks. Now press your elbows into the floor and lift your torso up. Move your head back, dropping the top of the head to the floor. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. One more breath here. Press down into your elbows, lift the head, and release. Now lie down in Shavasana. Hug your knees into the chest and rock a little bit from side to side, releasing the lower back. And relax in Shavasana. We'll try to do the body scan by ourselves today. Scanning the body from the right thumb all the way up the right arm, through the right side of the torso and right leg, all the way down to the right sole of the foot. Begin now. Sweep your awareness up and down the right half of your body. Now repeat from your left thumb, up the left arm, down the left side of your torso, to the left toes and sole of the left foot. Begin now. Sweep your awareness up and down the left half of your body. Now let's scan the back of the body, starting with the back of both heels, going up the legs, the torso, the back of the arms, back of the neck and head. Now scanning the face. The whole face, completely relaxed. Now feel the whole body all together. And notice how you feel. Slowly move your body, wriggling your fingers and toes, stretching and moving in any way that you like. Come up to a comfortable seated position. We will now combine the practices of Nadi Shodhana and extended exhale. We'll start Nadi Shodhana in the ratio of inhale 4, exhale 6. Let's begin. Bring your right hand or the dominant hand out in front of you, placing your index and middle fingers at the eyebrow center. Block your right nostril. Inhale through your left. 2, 3, 4. Block it off. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax for a few moments. We'll now increase the exhale to 7. Block off your right nostril. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue by yourself for a few more rounds. There should be no discomfort while doing this pranayam, and the breath should be even and smooth. You can even increase the exhale to 8 counts. Good. Once you're done with the exhale out of your left nostril the next time, release your hand down. Notice how you feel. Let's end the practice in the traditional way with the universal prayer Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. In the call and repeat format, praying that all beings in the world be happy, healthy, and at peace. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms together, placing the warmth against your eyelids and your face. And slowly open your eyes with a smile. Namaste.